This is an M4 carbine. Now, it looks pretty much just like a shorter M16, which it kind of is, but it took Colt a lot of time and effort to redesign many of the internal components so that it would function reliably with this shorter barrel and shorter gas system. In fact, it only retains about 75% parts compatibility with an M16. The other 25% or so had to be redesigned. Whereas the M16 family uses a 20-inch barrel, this has a 14.5-inch barrel at the government's request, and accordingly a shorter gas system. The stock was made collapsible so that it can be made smaller for easier transport, especially when getting in and out of armored vehicles. And it is also adjustable for use with body armor or for smaller statured Marines. The upper receiver no longer has a fixed carry handle rear sight assembly. It was made detachable. That way, with this rail interface, you can mount whatever type of optics the mission requires. You also have a railed handguard made by Knight's Armament Company. This allows for the addition of foregrips, lights, lasers, infrared aiming modules, all sorts of different accessories, again, depending on the mission. When used with the detachable carry handle rear sight assembly, the shooter has the same sight picture he or she expects from an M16A2 or an M16A4, which uses this same thing. One of my favorite little fun facts about the M4 and the M16A4, because they both use the flat top upper receiver, is, see that little F right there on the gas block? They had to redesign the gas block slightly because during the design process for the flat top upper receiver, they made that part thicker to make it stronger, but then the rear sights would no longer line up with the front sights. So instead of redesigning this whole detachable carry handle, they just changed around the gas block so that it would elevate the front sight just a little bit higher. The M4 retains the same burst fire functionality as the M16A2 and the M16A4. One of the most noticeable features about the M4 carbine is this stepped cut in the barrel. This was made to accommodate the M203 grenade launcher. You see the original M203s were designed around the barrel of the M16, which doesn't have that thicker portion right here. It's farther forward because the barrel's longer. So to be able to fit the original M203 mount, they had to cut into the barrel a little bit. Now, newer grenade launchers attach directly to the 1913 rail here on the handguard, so this is a little bit of a vestigial feature. But